Hey, it's Bun B, the Trill OG, and you're now locked in with Press Pause Productions. Baby, it's going down.
Hi, I'm Jazmin Taylor with Press Pause Productions, and I'm here with the one and only underground king himself, Mr. Bun B. How are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. So right now you're in Washington, D.C. for Grammys on the Hill, music advocacy and legislation changes in music. How does that all affect you right now in your current career?
Well, I mean, for me, I still actively record. I'm still doing sessions with engineers, producers, session players, and those are the kind of people that we're trying to get pushes for, especially people like engineers, sessions players who really haven't had an opportunity to get royalties from the records they played on, engineers from the records that they've mixed on. And, these people put in hard work. They put in long hours. They're the ones that make us look good. And I think they deserve to get a piece of the pie. And that's kind of one of the things that we're pushing for here this week.
Okay, so equality for engineers and producers and royalties.
Yes, absolutely.
Not just the rappers and the singers.
Yeah, not just the people you see on television or on stage. There's a lot more that goes into creating these records and getting them out there, making us, the guys on stage, look good. So we want to make sure that everybody's taken care of.
Yes, I like how everybody's taken care of. Now, you're from Houston, which is a huge musical influence in the hip-hop community.
Yeah.
How have you, or I should say, how do you like Houston now? How do you think Houston has influenced the culture?
Well, I think, there's a lot of different aspects that people kind of latch on to. Basically, our Southern hospitality, the way we move through the industry. A lot of us are very self-sufficient. So artists from where I'm from have been able to gain traction in the music industry without necessarily being able to take advantage of all the things that the music industry has for us to take advantage of. So we're very self-reliant. We don't get caught up about not being a part of the system, so to speak. We just want to make good music for people.
Yes. Now, you've been out for 20-some years. In the club, you can still hear Big Pimpin'. How does that feel?
It feels amazing, that records that you did. Yeah, I mean, Big Pimpin' actually last week turned 18 years old. So, and it's still, a huge record for me. I can play that record anywhere in the world, and people instantly know what it is and who I am. So, I don't take for granted the longevity that I've had in this music business. I know that everyone doesn't get a 25-plus long-year career and still be active in the industry. I just released a single a couple of months ago. A new album's coming in another couple of months. So I'm just very proud of the music I've made because people still want to listen to it. People still want to hear me perform it, and that's what it's really all about.
Yes, that's so true. So along with this record coming out and your new album, what else do you have for 2018?
2018, we're being very active. We're actually working on a project involving UGK. I don't want to get too deep into it, but we're working on something for the small screen and something for potentially the big screen as far as the legacy of UGK and just getting back active into the industry. And, I really want to be able to, in the next couple of years, to take on a different level of mentorship for the younger artists out there. There's a lot of young artists out there who are making amazing traction and amazing ground without really having a lot of knowledge about the music industry. So we want them to be able to take full advantage of everything that's available to them right now. So I want to make sure that I can get on that side of the game more.
That's great. So you want to educate the younger generation.
Absolutely.
And mentor them.
Absolutely.
Right now, the direction they're going in is kind of...
Yeah, I mean, well, again, they have no leadership. They have no one there kind of giving them any real direction and walking them through this new life that they found themselves in. And you call yourself an OG, as I do, then you have to kind of live up to that title. And that's one of the things you have to do is look out for the younger artists. So I want to make sure that I'm as active as possible as I can in that aspect.
Thank you so much for being active, for speaking with us today. Hope you have a great time this evening.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.